Football, yeah! Bro. Just when you think you've heard everything you think you can stand to hear from every available ass clown with a microphone about this weekend's games, that's when it's time for a wildcard edition of Fitzy's Picks. With the Pats on the bye till the divisional round, we New England fans get a chance to chillax it a little bit. Maybe let our nails grow back in, not take as many heart attack pills, throttle back on the drinking a bit. Suit yourself, amateur. Wow. Game 1, Saints at Seahawks. Let's just not waste any time looking for a reason why the Seahawks could win this game. Maybe New Orleans is not as good as they were last year, but the fact remains Seattle's team is about as good as a cheese-filled diaper left overnight in a Turkish sauna. They're the only team in NFL history to win their division and enter the postseason with a losing record. So when you call them losers, you're not being a dick. You're just being correct. I don't care if it's Matt Hasselbeck, Tim Hasselbeck, Elizabeth Hasselbeck, Charlie Whitehurst, Patty Hurst, or William Randolph Hurst, quarterback in the Seahawks. The Saints are gonna win by a shit ton. Or, to put it in obnoxious TV sports analyst terms, expect the Saints to go marching in and leave Seahawks fans sleepless in Seattle. Game 2, Jets at Colts. Aw, this game sucks. I mean, how are you supposed to root for two teams to lose when they play each other? Seeing as I'm legally and morally obligated not to root for an earthquake, hurricane, flood, or asteroid to hit Indianapolis this Saturday night, I guess we'll do our best to pick a winner when Rex and his goddamn Jets march into Indianapolis to take on Satan and his friggin' Colts. Deciding between the Jets and the Colts is like choosing between a stubbed toe or rug burn, sour milk or rotten broccoli, a parking ticket or jury duty. I can go on and do this for days. I'm almost as sick and tired of hearing about Peyton Manning doing such an amazing job being a miracle worker and getting his Colts into the playoffs with such an injury-depleted team and the cast of Mike and Molly at wide receiver as I am listening to Rex Ryan talk about how freaking awesome his team is, a team that went 2-3 down the stretch and gave up a combined 875 points to the Pats and the Bears. Truth be told, both of these teams are like U2's last album and Tron Legacy. Not nearly as good as everyone told me they'd be. And while I absolutely refuse to cheer for anyone in this game, I think the Colts will win and probably cover the spread. So there. All right, is everyone happy? Fine. F them both. I hate them. Game 3, Ravens at Chiefs. As much as I'd love to see the Chefs win and set up a Pats Midwest versus Pats Actual, former coordinators versus current coach, master versus apprentice, White Castle coming back to take on TFB Tom freaking Brady Bowl, I just don't think it's gonna happen. The Chiefs are kind of like the second incarnation of that TV show Battlestar Galactica. They were good for like the first 3 quarters, but I think they might have peaked early and now they're really not as good as they were before, so it might be kind of time to go. So, I'm going to take the Ravens, potentially setting up a Texas Tornado double reverse blood feud death match the following week in the divisional round with the Pats. Boy, do we owe them one. True that. And Game 4, Packers at Eagles. You are now entering a dog reference-free zone. Repeat, the next segment will be free of any and all dog references and/or jokes. Surprise, surprise, I'll take the Pack. It seems everyone and their brother and their sister and their mother and their father and a couple of their cousins had a chance to finish off the Pack this year, what with all the injuries and everything else. But guess what? They did just enough to make it in there. And sure, Mike Vick has been nothing short of amazing this year. The guy's a freaking human video game. And yeah, Picking against him at home in Philadelphia is probably as dangerous as being cast in that new Spider-Man the musical, but Green Bay impressed me, even with the mighty Flynn at QB up in Foxborough a few weeks back. The Packers have road mojo, or rojo, and I think they bring more than enough O and probably just enough D to get the job done. Hey, if your mom's coming to watch on Sunday, make sure you tell the Packers to bring some extra D, because you know her and her appetite for D. Can't get enough. All right, you dicks. That'll do for Fitzy's Picks. Till we meet again, this is Fitzy from TownieNews.com saying eat well, drink up, enjoy the games, everyone. Hang 'em high, let 'em fly, and everyone, GFY.